I'm William Nozak, and in this module, we're going to talk about testing and optimizing. What does it mean to test and optimize, right? We're talking A/B tests, and a lot of things we do these days have A/B testing built in. It's this automation, this AI. Email should always be optimized, tested, retested before sending to subscribers. You always send a test to yourself and to the potential client or to the person that's above you, so that there's always another set before that final send to the list is done. Always, 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 always. More eyes, the better. Small mistakes, they'll slip through the cracks with editing. No matter who you are, you're gonna miss things. But these mistakes, when they're forward facing to our client lists, they can harm the brand. And the bigger mistake, the worse. Especially if they're used to us having perfect work. These little mistakes, they start to chip away at that trust tree. And a little nick here and a little nick there can really cause a problem with clients. And so customers don't take brands seriously or find them reliable if the content has glaring typos, right? Every page in the world probably has some type of issue, but we always want to eliminate, reduce, make better, improve, the whole thing all the time. So optimizing testing, we're gonna always edit. Right, everything's evergreen except for automated emails. Not once it's sent, it's sent. That's why very early it's just test, send proof, send proof. Check desktop, mobile. So once you receive it, you're gonna check it on desktop, you're gonna check it on mobile, you're gonna make sure that both look really good, and you're gonna fix these things before you send it. And then of course, A/B testing is for optimization and click-through rates and better leads to sales. Always edit. So we're always proofreading. And if you're not the best proofreader, you're not proofreading. And if you're not the best speller, you certainly need someone that can spell check and proofread. If you're the person that wrote it, you're not the person that proofed it. Very rarely is that the case that someone can do those things. We have people in our teams that can do that, but there's always a second eyes that look at everything. So always edit. Be sure to double check all links. We don't want to send them to dead links, especially if CTAs that aren't working or links to the resource. Always have someone double check every single link that's supposed to be in that email. And then what's gonna happen is people are gonna trust us. They're gonna trust that they're gonna get high quality emails. We're not gonna miss out on conversions. We're not gonna mess with our ROI rates. And so something could have been more effective if the functionality worked. We don't wanna send a second email. That just looks trashy. Always check the viewports. So we wanna make sure that the viewports are right. The images aren't too big, too bulky, too large, don't load right. Check it on cellular, check it on your network. And we want to optimize them for both views, because some people are going to look at it with their phone, some people are going to look at it with the desktop, and we want both to convert. And then A/B tests. This is where you're checking open rates, conversion rates, click-through rates, doing things differently and seeing if it made an improvement. You don't want to get stuck in this is what we've always done, this is what works. Certainly we wouldn't want to give our bread and butter strategy up. But we also always, in marketing, we always want to stay at the bleeding edge. We always want to be willing to try new things. And then look at the data. If it connects well and turns into leads, then there you go. What's your KPI? How are you measuring success? Try new things, but don't get out of what we know works, but that's the thing about people that have been doing it for so long. They don't want to test new things. You bring someone else in that's new and they try some new things and have great success. It's because we can get stuck in the way that it's always been done, and we see these patterns and we stick to the KPI, and then you have someone new come in and say, we'll try these things, they've worked over here. Oh no, those don't work, but yet maybe they do. We always want to stay nimble on our feet, willing to experiment even lightly, A/B testing minimally. And then lastly, just always think of your tap targets. Like just practice clicking the buttons, the CTAs, make sure they're easy for very large fingers, very small fingers, and the tap targets are large, and people can really just navigate on mobile, desktop. It's all easy and all works. Need to rewatch that? Go back now. If not, I'll see you in the next module.